Hey, what's going on, Pisces? Butch here. I'm going to do your September read from now to the end of September. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. We're going to be using the Light Seers Tarot. Or I'm going to be using it. I don't know why I said we. And with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Pisces for September 2023? What message do we have for Pisces? All right, Pisces. So the first thing I do see, Pisces, is there's definitely some new energy here. You know, I feel like there is someone new coming in. I feel like saying someone new is kind of downplaying this, though. This is all new. It's not just someone new. I feel like with this person, first thing I see is this is not like anyone you've ever met before. You know, and I feel like I said, there's something very new. And it's not the person. It's a mixture of a new person with a new energy, but an energy you've never felt before. But I feel like it's what you've been waiting for. You know, with that three of wands, you know, we have this surfer waiting for that wave to come in. You know, and you're not waiting any longer. With this person, I feel like the first thing you notice with this person is how attentive they are to you. You know, very nurturing energy from this person. You know, from the very beginning, we feel surrounded by this energy. Very welcoming, very comfortable, very safe. You know, I feel like being around this person, you know, we're letting go of all the things that didn't work, all the relationships that didn't work, all the bad shit it just seems to melt away. Like I said, it's a very safe place. It's almost like you feel like you finally are home. You're finally where you're meant to be. You know, I see a very, very strong connection with you and this person. And it happens, I don't like using the words love at first sight, but I feel like there's some definite strong energy between the two of you. Almost feeling like you're being pulled together, like as in these love magnets. You know, and I feel like this is a bond that you're going to build with this person that's going to be a very strong bond, a very long-lasting bond. This is not, like I said, not like anybody you've ever met before. You know, we all had those encounters with people that we thought were something that they weren't. But with this person, they're everything and more that you think they are. You know, like I always say with Pisces is, you know, you're so intuitive, and sometimes we have a hard time listening to that inner voice. You know, sometimes it seems too good to be true, but with this, trust your intuition. What you feel is only the tip of the iceberg of what you're going to feel. This gets deeper and deeper as we go. I see a very deep connection, and I saw that from the very beginning. I mean, this is someone that's on the same page, that wants the same things. This is someone that's going to put in the work, and they're going to show up for you. You know, the draw you feel to this person, you're not alone. And I feel like you're going to feel like you're not alone when you're with this person. Finally feel like you belong somewhere. And all those feelings you have, like I said, they feel it as well. I mean, we have the Nine of Cups. You know, I feel like there's this almost euphoric, emotional feeling that you get when you're around this person. Like, you know, and I don't feel like you're going to have those doubts. Like, sometimes we move into a new relationship, we always have these doubts, but I feel like it's almost going to be hard for you to have doubts because it just feels so right. And like I said, trust your intuition. You know, we have the Sun card. You know, I see a lot of happiness here. You know, I feel like you finally feel complete. And like I said, with that Devil card, releasing any past burdens. You know, sometimes we try to second guess ourselves. Sometimes we come into a relationship and we have these instincts that something's not right, and people don't listen to them. But with this, you need to trust the fact that it is right. As long as you've been waiting for this person, they've been waiting for you. I mean, I see a strong foundation being built here. Like I said, I do see this as a very long and happy future with this person. Very stable. Something that you can depend on, something that you can lean on. And someone, like I said, this isn't just someone that you can open up to and just be yourself around. It's not only that. It's someone that can open up to you and be themselves with you. You know, as much as you are feeling like you're in this safe place, they feel it as well. And that's why this person has no fear. You know, taking that leap of faith, trusting in what's in the works here. You know, from the moment they met you, they knew. Just as much as you knew, they knew. And they're taking that leap of faith. They're ready to begin this new journey. This new journey with you. Now, as for who's making the first move, I mean, I feel like this person is going to be the one doing the chasing. You know, this person's going to be the one doing the initiating. But it comes very passionate, but it also comes with that nurturing energy as well. Like I said, with that Star card, and then we have the Queen of Cups. You know, yes, they're passionate. Yes, there's going to be a lot of passion between the two of you. But there's also, it's going to be different. You know, everything's going to feel a little bit different. You know, what I mean by that is it very different than just having, I mean, let's be adults here. It's very different being with someone physically, and we all know what I mean. This is going to be very different. It's going to hit different because it is different. You know, with this person, you're getting someone that thinks about you when you're not around. And like I said, I mean, we have new love. There's no way around it. There's new love. This person's thinking about you when you're not around, as much as you're thinking about them when they're not around. You know, and I feel like it's almost like getting through your day just to get back to each other. Coming back to that safe place. And like I said, very nurturing, very warm energy from this person, feeling very safe when you're with them. I feel cozy. I feel very cozy. And like I said, the depth of this, no matter, just trust me on this one. It may feel deep from the very beginning, but it's only getting deeper. I feel a very deep connection you're going to have with this person. And that's where it's going to be different than anything else you felt before. There's one thing in feeling something. There's another completely different in knowing something. And I feel like you're going to know right away. I see an establishment of trust. And like I said, as we get more comfortable and feeling more safe within each other's arms and embrace, I feel like that trust is only going to build to the point where you know what you know. Like I said, sometimes when we meet people, we second guess things, and sometimes it is for the best. But with this, I feel like it's going to be very easy to just fall into it. And I feel like you're going to see this you're going to see this, relationships, love, connections, and bonds, all very differently after this. Like I said, it's not like anyone you've ever met before, and I feel like this bond is only going to get stronger as we move forward. A lot of forward movement. And I mean, I know it's quick, but I do feel very loyal and energy from this person. And it's one of the things that I feel like you're really going to be drawn to, knowing that if push comes to shove, this person will fight for you. And they will. I mean, not every day is going to be rainbows and butterflies. There's going to be some dark days ahead. That's just part of life. But knowing you have someone beside you that's going to stay beside you through those days gives you a little bit of a silver lining. Like I said, someone that's going to put in the work. I got some new tattoos, and I got this tattoo goo on it, sticking everything. But like I said, this person knows what they want. You know what you want. And one of the things that's important to this person is knowing what you want. And that's another thing you're going to find very different about this person. They're not coming in with ulterior motives. They're not coming in to one-up you or get one over on you. They're not coming in looking for something that has no meaning. It's the opposite. From the moment you met, like I said, love at first sight. I mean, we have the Two of Wands. They know what they want. They know what they're getting into. And they're not afraid. It's actually the feeling is something more than either one of you were expecting. But it's exactly what both of you are wanting. And then we have that family card. This is only going to get more and more serious. They're only going to be that more and more serious about you. This is someone that's, like I said, there is that passionate side of this person, but there's also this very romantic, emotionally mature energy. And I feel like it is kind of new for them. Like I said, I feel like it is kind of new for them. It's almost like they've never really felt this way either. They've never had this before. And it's all new, but that's why it's only going to get better. You make them want to explore that side of them that they always kind of held dormant. And it's very common for people when they never felt a true connection, when they finally find that true connection, that deep connection with someone, something that words really fall short. They find they find themselves more comfortable with opening up. You know, everybody's capable of love. Just because someone hasn't felt it before doesn't mean they're not capable. You know, and I mean, like I said before, this person, they're not holding back. This is someone that's going to be there for you when you need them to be, even when you don't need them to be. I mean, that Fool card, they're all in, and they're not holding back. And there's going to be some new feelings that they never knew they had. But that isn't stopping anything. That's not something that you should be afraid of. That should be something that you want to embrace. Seeing things in a different perspective. You know, sometimes we're with people and we think it's love. And then one day we meet someone that really is love. And then we realize, and that's when everything changes. Like I said, just being with this person, that Devil card, releasing those burdens that held us back. You know, sometimes we feel like we're never going to find the person we're meant to find. Like we're destined to be alone. No one's destined to be alone. Sometimes it just takes longer than others to find what you're looking for. But when you find it, it's all worth it. Now with this person, I mean, we have Aries, Leo. You know, we have Capricorn and Taurus. Aquarius and Gemini. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You know, it reminds me of a friend of mine. They told me they met someone and the person was not like anyone they ever met before. And because I know this person, I said to them, that's a great thing. You know, because you never had someone like this. So obviously you've never met anybody like this before. You know, sometimes we meet people that have, I call it the 1 to 10 scale. You know, sometimes one person may have 4 of 10 things that we want. The 10 most important things that you want from a partner. Now, somebody may come in and have 4 of those, or 6 of those, or 7. Damn, you can find 8 and 9. But once you find that 10, everything makes sense. You know, sometimes people may meet their 8 out of 10 and they think that's the best they can do. And not to throw shade on that, but yeah, it's good. But there's someone that has that 10. You know, and like I said, this person is not like someone that you've ever met before, and that's a great thing. Like I told my friend, if you met someone like this before, you'd probably be with them. You know, and I know most of her boyfriends, and she had some bad breaks, but she has some good guys. They just weren't the guy. You know, and sometimes we get stuck with the person that's the 8 of the 10. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but sometimes we get stuck with that person longer than we should. And we think 8 out of 10 ain't bad. It's not bad, but it's not perfect for you. Nobody's perfect, but there is people out there that are perfect for you. And we all deserve our 10 out of 10. And the moment you find that 10 out of 10, you'll realize it may have been 2 points you were missing. It makes a huge difference, though. You know, you might find someone that you have a great sex life with, you communicate well with, you know, you get along very well, you have a lot in common. But maybe there's a trust issue. Or maybe that person has moments where they're not completely open and honest with you. Depending on what you're looking for. And that's what I say when you have your 10. I think everybody should have that list of 10. I think most people do. And that's the thing with life as well, is your 10 out of 10 when you're 20 may be a lot different than your 10 out of 10 when you're 30. You know, sometimes we meet people in our life that at the time they fill all our needs. But then as time goes on, we may find out we have new needs. That's okay. You know, some relationships weren't meant to last. You know, it was a person that was supposed to be part of your journey during that time. And then when your journey changes, sometimes what you want changes. You know, we all have that. I had that too. When I was young, I never really thought about settling down. I always thought about, just going out and have a good time, and never really cementing any roots. You know, I left my hometown and I went out west and I worked on oil rigs and I had a lot of fun. But then one day I just realized that, my home is where I'm from and I wanted to go home. And the universe kept giving me signs. That's when I met Rose. And she's from where I'm from. You know, the universe gives you the signs when you're ready for them. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.